Hi guys, today I'm having a look at the second brand new release by Tressallure, sent to me on loan by Haireware UK for a review and to share my thoughts with you guys. This absolutely gorgeous piece here is called Glam, and boy doesn't she live up to her name. I have her in the color 33/130 R4, and I'll be telling you more about this color in a moment. But guys, I must admit, when they bring out those super long pieces, it does make me smile just a bit, because this is going to be a challenging wig, guys. First of all, if you're going to leave your house without having one of those with you, you might as well go back home, because every single thing that you do will require some kind of combing. This is definitely not a wig that you go horseback riding. This is more of a special occasion, maybe cocktail dress, maybe wedding. This is not your everyday style for sure. Now guys, when you get this kind of a wig, you will definitely not going to want to wear any buttons, any zips, any sequins, I think that's how you say it, because you don't want that head being tangled up in any obstruction on your clothing. Your best choice would be a cotton dress, or maybe even silk dress. That would be really lovely, and this hair would just feel amazing on your shoulders, guys. I'm going to have to stand up to show you how she really looks like, and notice just how beautiful the hair moves. So as you can see, guys, she does have layering, but mainly they start around 13.5 inches here from the front down. So they just drape beautifully on your shoulders. She does feel really lovely, and I do like the fact that she's nice and sleek here on at the top, so there isn't a lot of puffiness. It doesn't make my head look bigger. She's meant to be a low density wig, but she does weigh 7.7 ounces, which is quite a lot. And she maintains that consistent density pretty much right to the bottom. Let me show you the size of the pony. So there is quite a lot of hair there. So the thing I need to point out to you guys, that the fibres are very silky smooth. They are super fine, and they are very elastic. This is quite typical for the Tressallure pieces. And here is the thing, guys, if you think your hands are clean, go and wash them before you start styling this hair, because those fibres absorb everything that comes to contact with. So any oil or makeup on your hands, she will absorb. Now it's always tricky when you want to wash such a long wig, and you don't really want to wash it too often, because it does shorten the life expectancy. However, Tressallure has also brought out a couple of brand new products to the market which are specifically designed for this kind of hair. I've used both of them, and They absolutely smell wonderful. This is the dry shampoo, and it does help with this little bit of a shiny appearance of the fibers. It has no talcum, so unlike the human hair dry shampoo, this one has not got any talc, so it doesn't not gonna weigh your hair down. It is going to refresh it. It's gonna help to absorb any oil, any sweat and odors, so that will really help you keep this wig looking nice and fresh. The other product is a leave-in conditioner, also by Tressallure. This will help tame the frizz. It will add softness back to your wig. So definitely it's worth investing into those two products, especially for a super long wig like this. She does come with a full monofilament top, so it will allow you to part her however you like. Now guys, the lace front on Tressallure wigs is incredible. The knots themselves are very, very minimum. So if I come closer to show you, see how beautiful that hairline appears. The parting is perfect. I've also noticed Tressallure wigs, especially the last few releases, they have gotten better in this area here where the extended lace transitioned into the cap. Again, the fibers density is sometimes quite challenging when you're trying to hide the cap features, because you would require more of the fibers to cover the cap. And I must admit guys, on all of those three styles, they are definitely getting better. You can't really see any of those seams, which I found one of the weaknesses in Tressallure brand. But check this out guys. It looks really, really good. Now, if this was my personal wig, because this is obviously on loan, I would most likely add a few little baby hairs just to make it look a little bit more uneven. This cap is true to average, I would say. Definitely there is some stretch available in the cap. There isn't a lot of bagging at the back there. Fits really nice on my 21.5-inch circumference head. There are some permatease in the cap as well, and I can feel them just a little bit when I run my hand down the top here. So she sits a little bit on the back of my ear, so I would have to push it back just a tad. Although some wigs don't require wearing any wig grips or any wig caps, with such a long piece guys, the sheer weight of this wig and the hair movement will just simply pull this wig off your head. So you definitely need to secure it well in order to stop it from sliding back. You definitely don't want that to happen for sure. So let me show you the cap construction. She comes with an extended lace here. Beautiful, fully hand-tied monofilament top. Soft velvet ear tabs with metal stain there, that metal piece. Extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and as you can see, I didn't have to pull them in too far. The cap is nice and stretchy, it's really comfortable, and you can probably see some of those permatease in the cap there as well. So I'm going to show you how I would put a wig like that on because of the length of it. So typically I would normally lean forward and put my head into the wig. With a wig of that length, you want to really avoid that because you're going to be fighting with quite a lot of hair as you flip the wig back. So let me show you what I would do. Just make sure she's detangled as much as possible here. She literally tangles super easy. This is one of those wigs that you will have to be very patient with. Don't pull on it too hard. because the fibers won't like it a bit. Make sure the hair is as smooth as possible and then just put it on from the front back and adjust by the ear tabs. And there you have it. Maybe you've noticed, guys, there is like a little bump here at the top where the fibers are concentrating here. That personally I do like it because I've got flat head and I do actually like that little bump here at the crown. But that's again personal preference. So she does tuck behind the ear quite nicely, and I do like how she looks tucked behind. Definitely. Right, so let's talk about the color, guys. This is 33/130 R4. This color is described as a blend of dark red, number 33, and lightest, brightest red, number 130. She also comes with a root of number 4, which is a dark brown root, and it does look very, very subtle. It's not a long root, it's barely just a slight shading, looking really, really natural. In the shade, this color appears more burgundy. There is definitely a depth, there's a lot of dimension in this shade. However, in the full sun, it is that lighter red that is going to catch and reflect the sun, making it super bright. And you also notice that darker rooting slightly more when in full sun than in the room conditions or in the shade conditions. Now guys, when it comes to styling, although this is a super long wig and typically that gives you a multitude of different styling options, however, because the fibers are so delicate, I wouldn't necessarily apply the same rules as I would do with my other standard synthetic pieces of HD fibers. Maybe wearing it on the side, in a side ponytail. Preferably you want to use a very gentle hairbands. You don't want to use anything scratchy. Even silk hairband would be perfect for this kind of hair. So you can maybe stick a braid into this hair. This will also prevent any of the rubbing against your hair, and it does prolong a long style like this as well, and it does look really beautiful. We can pull her away from your neck, maybe give a little twist here at the back and use a claw clip. I think that does look really pretty. You can definitely pull her away from your face. You're definitely gonna need to use your comb all the time when you're doing anything like this. I'm just going to gently show you. I don't wanna mess around with her too much because she's not mine to keep, unfortunately. And that just should give you an idea what she would look like. There is a lot of weight, so most updos will eventually fall out. She is available in many other colors, guys. There is quite a lot to pick from. Check out haireware.com for more details. Don't forget to use coupon code TEDS20, which will allow you to save 20% off.